Hi there, my name is Jordan Tashner and I'm excited to bring you another video in our Lessonspace video tutorial series. In this video, we take a deep dive into how, as a student, you can join a space, properly navigate your dashboard, and become an integral part of your Lessonspace organization. To join our organization as a student, let's check our email inbox for an invite. Make sure the admin or teacher has inputted your email correctly when the invite was sent. In our email, all we need to do is click the embedded button, Get Started. Depending on the selection by the admin or the teacher, we may have to set our own password to get started. If not, make sure the admin or teacher has communicated the correct password to you. In this example, we set our own and then we join. We can then start using our own student dashboard on our organization. Once our student profile is set up, let's show how we can log out and back in. Click our profile in the bottom left of our dashboard on the navigation pane. Click Log Out. We'll be taken back to the Lessonspace homepage where we can then find the Login button in the top right of our screen. We can then log back in by clicking the Login button using our email and password. The student dashboard has two main areas to explore. First, on the Spaces tab on the navigation pane, we can start joining spaces that have been allocated to us by teachers or admins in our organization. For each space, we can click the options icon to view sessions and copy the space link to save it to your calendar or bookmarks for easy and organized access. We can search for spaces here and even filter spaces based on usage by students or assigned teachers within time periods and by tags for even finer filtering. There is also a drop-down in the top right of our list of spaces that allows us to display spaces that have been assigned to me, as well as spaces I have access to or joined before. We can then view sessions from our created spaces, assuming you have recording policy set on the Sessions tab. The Sessions tab gives us a list of sessions completed in each space with information on who joined for however long. After a teacher has created a space in our organization, they must send us an invite or assign us to a specific space before we can see them on our dashboard. We can click on our desired space, in this case Science 101. Before diving in, let's make sure our browser has permissions to utilize our computer's camera and microphone, imperative for any interactive lesson with others in the space. We can then choose to have our video and mic on or off. We can test our input and output devices to make sure we are using the correct ones, and we can even apply some blur effects to our camera. Once we are happy, we can join the space and wait for our teacher to start our lesson. Let's go back and watch a recording of a session. Let's go to Sessions, and in the Session section, let's click on View Recording for our session that just ended. We'll be sent to a space with playback controls that resembles a video. Notice that in this example, we cannot see video streams. This is a setting we can configure in our organization settings, which is enabled at the discretion of the organization admin.